Oke, selamat datang kembali di stream saya. Kita hari ini bakal lanjut Quest Not Cry Act 2. Welcome back to my stream. Today we're going to continue completing Archon Quest Not Cry Act 2. Nah, sebelum kita mulai, kita coba apa namanya? Anekdot dulu. Kayaknya ada siapa ini? Indian sama Inepa. Before we start, we're going to need to go take the anecdote first. Oh.
Hey, if it isn't the Traveler! Didn't expect to see you here. This surprise meeting is pretty sick. I should spin it into a tune right here.
She had a southern accent?
I sure am. Having a ball, to be honest. Fun is where the inspiration lies. Most of my songs might be about rebellion and breaking down prejudices and all that. But that doesn't mean I have to beat a serious rhythm all the time. Too much of a downer really ruins the feel of a song. You gotta keep it bright sometimes, you know? You gotta relax and recharge. That way, you'll be ready to kill it when it's time to perform.
Why choose Not Cry?
I guess I'm hoping for some sort of unexpected breakthrough? I've been so focused on writing new material, but everything I come up with feels old and stale. So I decided to take a holiday, to try escaping this prison I've built for myself. My last stop was Fontaine, where I saw a magazine with some photos of Nod Cry. It got my creative juices flowing, and I was itching to find out more. Well, after looking into it, it turns out the whole atmosphere and way of thinking out here are like nothing I've encountered before. There's some group called the Frost Moon Scions who lean into some pretty far-out instrumentation. So I was thinking, maybe I could take some inspiration from the local folk scene and incorporate it into my own music.
I don't think that will going to work. Basically, you're going to mix with a rock with a country folk.
Sure! I want to try adding a few flutes. Obviously, I can't just flip genres completely. Anyway, when I got to Nasha Town, I bumped my guitar case on some corrugated iron, and it made this really funky sound. I got this sudden flash of inspiration. I shouldn't just be looking for new instruments to improve my music. I should be trying to enhance my guitar's timbre, too!
What kind of timbre are we talking about?
Oh, something like that. It's kind of hard to replicate a guitar with your voice, you know? Basically, I'm going for something punchy, compact, clean, and absolute. If I could modify my guitar's acoustics, ramp up the compression, and add a second sound hole to boost the lower end frequencies, oh, I think I can get a sharper, more metallic sound.
I'm looking forward to the result.
Thanks for the support. Oh man, my motivation's like a double bass drum going at 200 BPM right now.
That's pretty loud.
Give me a bit to play around with this and hammer out the kinks. I'll invite you to the official unveiling of my breakthrough sound soon enough.
Anecdote recorded. Sini saja deh. Sorry. Ah, apa ini? Where is she? Ah, okay. But this is where Aino's house at. Oh. Oh, Yehuda. Ada Yehuda. Hello? Habis baterai?
Why is Yehuda just standing there? And she's asleep?
Yehuda isn't standing there. She's lying there.
Hey, what's going on here? Paimon feels like it's a bad idea for us to leave. Maybe we should ask Aino for help.
Keyword detected. Meditative state suspended.
Whoa! You gave Paimon a fright!
Do robots need to meditate?
No, however, it was Yehoda's request. She asked me for a detailed analysis of the steps required to meditate and to mentor her as she...
Yehuda's so stressed that she's gotta meditate to cope with it all?
Did never assign her another job?
I do not know. However, Yehoda said she has been suffering from insomnia for a while and was willing to try any solution she could. First, I let her stand in my kitchen, close her eyes, and focus on the fragrance of krumkakes. By stimulating her olfactory module, I believe there would be a decrease in activity in her cognitive module. It successfully stimulated her appetite. She consumed the finished krumkakes with incredible efficiency.
Probably because after all the trouble we went through from last time, sneaking in the Batui military base, she went a nervous wreck.
Unfortunately, she consumed too many and proved unable to sleep that night.
Oh.
That's normal. We're not robots like you, after all. The more we smell food, the more we want to eat it.
That is indeed true. Afterwards, I try to have her perform intense mental or physical exercises before bed. For example, her body should have been able to enter sleep mode more easily following such sizable expenditures of energy.
But I'm guessing it didn't work.
It did not. She finished half her exercises, realized she had an unfinished commission, and so rushed off to complete it.
Ah.
After she returned, she crouched down in a corner, hugging her knees and said, I was so tired from all that training. My legs gave out while guiding my clients through the ruins. Following this, she was once more unable to sleep. In the end, we decided to give meditation another...
Boss Nev. No, wasn't me. Didn't steal your tea. Ugh.
Seems like the meditation was pretty effective. Yehuda's fast asleep.
She's starting to talk in her
I
sleep.
do not think Yehoda's sleep is related to her meditation. First of all, the meditation steps I analyzed are not suitable for her. The goal of meditation is to enter a deep state of tranquility, which can be used to enhance self-awareness. For an ordinary person, this deep state is close to dozing. For me, this would be closer to a low-power standby mode, where one cuts power to certain components. That said, were we to shut down some of Yehoda's components, I believe it would...
So, meditation wasn't supposed to work, but Yehuda fell asleep anyway? Could she have been so...
In truth, I do not understand when Yehoda lay down and tried to fall asleep through... Don't run off too far, or I might get ambushed in my sleep. I answered her. After that, like I do with Aino every night, I held Yehoda's hand as she slept.
Aww.
After a while, she did, indeed, fall asleep.
Tell me, robot, this is something I did myself.
Yes. And if either of you need help sleeping, please consult me at any time. However, do note that I can only hold 2 hands at once. Oh, by the way, I have leftover krumkake bolts from the batch I made earlier. Goodbye. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight.
Got work to do. Okay, masak dulu deh sebelum lanjut. We're going to cook first before continuing. Oh ya, material bahannya ham. Oh, sausage. Udah berapa? 35. Mana hotdognya sih? Ah ya, 10. He smoked squad.
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business.
Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late.
Bro won't let that crisis slide.
Left for us to...
Seriously.
Scavenge? I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey.
Huh?
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts.
I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that.
Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mora. Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect Hey look! I know an enough are here in Nashit. Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now. What? No! Paimon doesn't want to spend her days running from that thing. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Iku? Oh, specialties merchant.
Ah, familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa, free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
Why I ask who this is?
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
A pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Krai.
Hi there!
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements?
Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the Wild Hunt. Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ's a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the Wild Hunt. Which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nod Krai without warning. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I feel. Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure. We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our rat Nikki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Talk about child labor, quite literally.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
Huh?
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, alright? It should take maybe 3 more hours? Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further. On their own initiative, at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner. Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be? You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa! This book is so heavy. And what is this?
Imagine being lighter than a book. Okay.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Berkida.
so it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
I'll go with you.
Nice. So you'll check the outside and the Nefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're...
Instructions received. Please go about...
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my...
Time to get to work. Oh yeah, this is a merchant, yes? Oh, I thought she was selling something. Action.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit... Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is.
There's
How
probably
are we
some.
even supposed to know what to check?
I've watched an Effa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're...
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search.
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
Oh yeah.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does. Let's try it out. Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do now?
Press the button to adjust Brigida's height. Touch the light beam hint to collect the signal pipe from the cannon. Once enough signals have been collected, Brigida can complete her inspection and produce her result. Seriously, why does there have to be a timer there? Okay.
Wow, what do you know? Aino was right. We got this working without understanding a thing, Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Mana ya?
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh. Let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right? The matching result for this symbol is...
Check pass. All system normal.
Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff. Paimon's getting the hang of this now. And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. Huh. Looks like it's Oh. We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that!
Is someone's calling?
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you always... Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip.
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Good eye.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Ugh. Couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Ah. Quotation mark.
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of... we gotta take note of the flashing patterns. 1 yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping. Phew, that was a real struggle.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
Okay.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it anyway?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
That's for sure. You know what? Paimon took him for this. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here when...
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Jadi kita hanya ganti perlu spare part meriamnya.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. Estimated waiting time remaining: 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb cake?
Would I?
Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
How is she preparing it?
Observation. Freshly baked crumb cake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Thanks for
Where she's preparing it?
Lucky to have you.
I didn't see her preparing the food.
Thanks. Things went great over here too. So, as we agreed...
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure... Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here.
Righty then. See ya! Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsession.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
I like to investigate the Wild Hunt first.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, Cap. Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Will do. Lewat atas aja deh. Sorry. Sorry ya, gue gak bisa terima co-op saat lagi stream ini sementara. Apalagi ya lagi lanjut Archon Quest. Mana ya tempatnya, gue lupa. Ah ya, oke.
Is it just Paimon, or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well. And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and— Oh, come on! Why so uptight?
Excuse me, are you guests? If you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
How does one get invited then?
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Krai, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then. Never, right? The curatorium does seem to already have— but if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth. Oh, Paimon's got a plan! We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Lauma to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver the— If Nefer doesn't mention a payment, we can cash her services in as a favor. If she does, then we could— The thought of Mora made it worth the effort.
That's a big brain move. Huh?
Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so—
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
She's smart.
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hand. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have some—
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks!
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction.
What?
The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She
Oh!
cornered us right away! Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo—
That doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered—
Is that so? But— no. Forget I said anything. I mean, your great hero is there now. You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for—
Was
on account of our
More
previous
like
cooperation?
our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are
And
different,
get rich quick.
are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the wild hunt has caused.
Huh. Or like make a profit off the wild hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we?
What the? She read her
The
mind.
number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the wild hunt today. And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home? And as I understand, the two of you are here in Krai to follow a trail of clues yourselves. No?
Well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Krai the paradise people say it is. At least, until our respective goals have been accomplished. You must understand, no force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
I'm not doing this just for me.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. You're selfless, though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
But...
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
Indeed they are. In fact, they've volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already? Well, guess the extra more is pretty nice.
Don't worry, it won't be as bad as infiltrating Patui base.
Well, we better get this medicine delivered pronto.
Wait a second. Is this salt?
Huh? Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't salt, was it?
Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right.
Oh
How
my
could it
god.
be salt?
Uh-oh.
It was raining back there, so could it have happened while I was resting at the store? Sorry, boss. I'll get it back.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
Well then, any plans?
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect time.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we?
Okay. What is she selling? Pick Badger. What does this one do? Up in here. Oh. Okay.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you.
That's right. My apologies.
Oh no, it was no trouble.
Yeah. Not even an invitation check? Oh. Paimon didn't realize
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Finally! Now, what do we...
What? What are these?
Pardon me? I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Mixologist?
Are you serious? Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here.
Man, Penty's gonna be punching air for missing this.
The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us...
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Ooh, she had a scar on her face.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need. Negotiations are essentially just a process. The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. Demyon will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect... Of course, every guest will have their quirks.
Got it. We'll get...
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest.
Chat teman dulu sih.
Hello. How may...
Oke, gimana ya? Oh, oke. The customer order Boreal watch. Milk, susu, ditambah mint. Oke.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Take drink to the guest.
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Oh, orangnya mana sih?
Would I be killing myself with fright here if that was enough?
Oh, oke. Yang mana?
Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat.
Oh,
serving
okay.
Food for the fish. I wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. They're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello. How may I assist?
What lagi? Ah, juice, caramel, wine. Oke, aduk dulu.
Good work.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that, then?
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashitown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Here's the...
Bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go fight
Well, wait. What are you angling for exactly?
What?
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes, at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, but that's all it is. Value.
Hmm.
So there's no place but Nashitown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Hello. How may I assist?
Buat lagi. Lemon. Mint. Wine. Okay.
Good work.
Oh.
So this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Not for the moment.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then,
Okay.
we can take...
Then come, sit. Jimyon, 2 wild berry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged. Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet you.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Krai with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
Ah. A self-made man.
Yeah, that's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal.
Do we already have Aino over that?
Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacturing. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones.
Ooh.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosie have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, nowadays I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even on the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so
I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crime.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within wild hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current wild hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks.
Wait, we're not drinking?
He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends. Since he's never heard of the wild hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting.
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Come, back to the bar.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand.
Joining us, new girl?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
Huh?
But...
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Okay.
That our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize, a single serving of Dark Horse.
Sounds sinister.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and not cry?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh? Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Okay, who's drinking? Ah, okay.
Let's go!
Wow, this is kinda intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
Ugh, a normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. This recipes are super good. Teach me, would ya?
What? Is she trying to wrist me? Come on now. I'm just serving the drink.
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
I've rolled non-alcoholic drink without fail for the last few rounds. This 0-point game is no accident. Oh, I guess someone must have rigged it.
You're up.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, new face here just drew the dark horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Everyone should have catches on
She
from
actually
there.
downed it in one gulp.
Are you serious? How are they not catching Lumin cheating?
Nice job! No wonder you monstatters have such a reputation.
Mga katawan si glass niya katukra.
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course. Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing Rataniki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who haven't a personal encounter with the wild hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. It seems Nebra's judgment was on a point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Says who? I'm still raring to go.
Because you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown?
Hello, ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Oh, it's following me.
Huh? Are they playing cards? Paimon spies some elemental dice.
Same as usual then? One die, 100,000 mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
What? Why does he remind me Batman? Was want to get Batman sick. And he
Come
left.
now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. One die, 100,000 mora. Hmm? Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
Aha!
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
So, 2 of them are in a Patui military base, or a research lab, if you prefer. One of them is on a Hisi Island, where Columbina's hiding. One is near Aino's place.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question. For 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, hmm? Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you—
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards, as luck would have it. He would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here.
Panels are king.
Here's the thing.
Can I zoom in? Oh, no.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so—
What in Teyvat could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the Wild Hunt afflicting Nod Krai in general have increased in frequency, but what you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow, in which case, 2 questions arise. Who is this—
Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some Lightkeeper might be withholding information. Given inconsistencies in Flint's word and deeds, he might be a likely suspect. But let's not share that with Nepper for now.
I'll continue investigating along these 2 lines. We can—
I'm back!
About time.
Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
3 of them. Nice.
Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back.
Huh. So you're interested?
Of course.
I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts. Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
Technological marvel by Aino, you mean?
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Woohoo! Let's go! Cap!
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too.
Oh, for sure. One shot, and even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it if only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Yeah, your help us broke into the Ventuz military base.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together.
Hey, look! It's starting!
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too.
I feel so...
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machine...
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even I know or her silly robots.
Your hacking skill did help us.
Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up.
Yeah.
Whew. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to...
So... That was fast.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like... Hey there, Llama! We're back!
How have things been since these past few days?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built, I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained, it's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Yeah, oh yeah, thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that Phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out. In any case, please, come this way.
Yes, you... Oh.
What do you see?
This not Krai? This all look familiar. That a shooting star in the sky? No, wait! That's our spaceship!
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent,
At least we know where our spaceship landed in North Krai, near Star Sun Shoal, or so it seemed. That matches with what Adata told me, but I want to know more. Ada silly! Lunter, Wenki kay... Wenki ah.
What's the matter?
Agak lupa ko si silly apa Wenki ah.
The flowers changed color.
That was a reflection of the damsel's power. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the cure.
Thanks for... Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more...
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all, but we best check if she's doing okay. See you later then.
Looting barang dulu. Oh, silver.
Oh, sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worse?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
Yeah, I brought the moon marrow.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Yes! She's holding hand with her. Yes!
Back to Earth. My thanks. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better? Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the moon marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon. So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already? Llama just said it was different from the other fragments. and that she could sense divine power within it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Alma mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that a moon goddess could send.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kuchar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
You know, she can actually lampshade the irony that mihoyo lumped her with an Archon, even though she isn't an Archon. Jadi guys, dia kurang lebih bilangnya apa ya? Situasinya ironis banget karena Columbina dianggap Archon oleh mihoyo.
You do not wish to become one?
No, but it's kind of funny that our main character become a moon goddess by just holding the moon marrow.
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Oh.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
The look on her face, ekspresinya kayak lucu banget.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Llama did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Does it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Reikir of Solnari.
One of the 5 sinners, 5 pendosa.
Huh. There was that title too.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rarier, one of the 5?
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moon. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
That's sad.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt too. Did you just laugh?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
I get what you mean.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rarier would prevail even if all of Nod Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nod Krai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
This one we saw before. Only clear. It seems we landed safely at least. Spaceship. Oh, jadi saudara berdua ini alien ya. So they're both alien. Oh. Banget. Sampai ada yang tumbuh. Ada bunga. Still inside the spaceship. The thing we were in there for so long. When did Aether get out? I wonder. Wait, is that Aether? How could that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door isn't even open yet.
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, sorry. There's a mosquito flying in front of the monitor. Sorry ya guys, ada nyamuk terbang di depan monitor.
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Aether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
Something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. As never said, there'll be nothing to investigate if not Krai destroyed first.
Alright. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say, will you need my help?
Help
I
with?
could help you conceal the marrow. You could? Oh, that'd be great. Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki, like this. Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle. It's like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly. Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you...
She's literally wanted by the Patuis. And maybe Wild Hunt too.
Just like strangers.
And where do we rate that on that scale?
Slightly better.
Once this whole business with the Wild Hunts is over.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them. I will consider it. She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us. It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Ooh. Go onto the Silver Moon Hall. Oh. You can't visit Silver Moon Hall from time to time to meet the damselet. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain a new Moon Embrace effect. When in not Krai, your party Moon Sign level will always be Ascendant Glebe. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. Okay. Keeping Kuhenki. Oh. Elbow. Oh. Okay. Hati-hati jembatannya. Ina. Wah. Wah.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
If we don't stick together, we'll be picked up one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by... As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Not Cry. But even if we didn't...
Thank you. The Frost Moon, in addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land, the winds of change are blowing. And we Scions have no... Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground.
Let's see... Speaking of ally...
Apa ini? Oh, Lakaberry, Lakaberry.
Friendly approach detected.
Listen! Listen! We've got updates on the...
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Whoa.
Doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to... You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of fire... True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rarir's super fast?
Valid question.
Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated more than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single... You sure have been looking... Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nagcry, heck, all of Shnezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure,
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's office. Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah.
Oh.
It's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together I'll send Anafa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could have been a wild hunt?
Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to... Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition...
All right. We'll see you later.
Ah. Oke, bisa lewat, bisa lewat.
Now that I've finished all the new books that have come out lately, maybe I should start on my backlog. Newspapers, anyone? Hup. Hup.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of his. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Never! When did you?
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. I know, told you about. Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clue.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Looting dulu. Oh.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed.
entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that
I turn into ether.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have... We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which...
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seemed...
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. Similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flints long ago and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend...
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go...
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll... Hey! Why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only... Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on. And
Makes
think
sense.
about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid...
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh?
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flints too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within wild...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you...
Dulu. Ada lagi nggak sih? Apa itu? Oh, ada lagi, ada lagi. Kayaknya nggak ada lagi sih. Tandain dulu deh. Oh, salah. Wrong one. Bawa sini.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling. Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
Wow. Wow, oke. Mana buku gue sih yang murahan.
Monsters!
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
Oh, belum mati, Matt. Bruh, I forgot that he's still not dead. Why won't you die?
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a plant. There's something. Huh? Why isn't he giving off light?
Okay.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
What the?
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Ghostly shadow haunt this area of the wild hunt. It'll be a loss. Or they get too close. Oh, okay. Do the tick, do the tick. Ow. What anjir? Siap malah kena. Aduh, parah. Apa semuanya harus hilang? Apa semua bayangannya harus hilang dulu ya? Masih belum paham. Ah, nggak bisa. Kita coba deh. Kita nggak bisa lari lagi. Ada lagi. Oh iya ya, kelihatan.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Ah, ini pelakunya.
You're a fool. You again.
This is the imposter, the guy who pretend to be my brother.
It's stronger than before. Lantern, no!
Ini dia pelakunya. Yang berpura-pura jadi adik kakak gua. Ini orangnya ya.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Yep.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times. though I could
Whoa.
not destroy him completely.
Rose aura farming.
But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your...
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are not... Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival, and either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to rear. I doubt he... I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but...
Ah. I see.
Can you think of a reason why Reddit would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well...
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast, then. But if Rurir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kuvaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rurir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family.
Ah, poor guy.
He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there, whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited.
Tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rurir's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
You are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then.
Oh my god.
I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
How did he snuck into the Nasha town without anyone raising an alarm?
Let's stop here. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up.
Oh? And...
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for the...
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we... But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate...
Expert use of a delaying tactic on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, but we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter. Something the matter?
The strange light by the window.
Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
That's what I call going
This
incognito.
lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and...
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressed, but let us leave such trivial topics. Just as I thought. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major.
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeep?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even he would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case... When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous...
Oh, if we can't get any leads, the longer we're stuck...
Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance. So the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
We're fixing the cannon.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Soci you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
Oh.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
something needed maintenance.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Okay.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour.
It is indeed. We're investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward, and I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more, and eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. What's with those faces?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
thanks.
Good night. Hope the
Ah.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
Makes sense. He cannot copy in every person's detail.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
What's the fire cannon?
This also has me stumped for the moment. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their...
Well...
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
There's an eyewitness in the background.
Take a breather.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah, you're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake.
All right. I suppose your deductions have been quite correct. You know humans well, but some things that humans would consider...
So, you mean...
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening...
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, but I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether.
He must have a lot went through.
The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery.
That's when you choose to become a light keeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just...
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the...
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence.
Can you even go back there right now?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such... And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that.
All right then, we'll trust you.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others
Don't
not
worry,
to know about
I
my
won't say a
past unless
thing.
strictly nest.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Akhirnya tidur lagi. Oh.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all!
What?
If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
There's something fishy about this.
What do you mean?
Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier. Okay.
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies.
Hold on. Calm down, everyone.
What into that is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the Wild Hunt. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got...
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial
Come on, everyone!
Even our rooms as well.
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always...
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to
Oh.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me.
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt, and amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have...
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing it?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of... While everyone was super focused on the argument...
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left.
That's him, alright.
I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later?
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so...
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is...
All right, then. Let's have this discussion
Ah.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a Wild Hunt anomaly.
Ah, so Lolma's here as well.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare Net.
In that case, Rare shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing.
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rare's doing. He must have been seeking more
This much is pretty easy to understand, but Why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and...
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies.
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale, but
then we best act fast.
A feeling we all share.
When's the cannons go back here in the abyss? There must be some thread linking all these factors all together. Besides, getting revenge on Blint's truly's rarest soul aim. We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
there are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity.
Works for me. And Nefa and I will take our workshop.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like...
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
You run into the area, do not engage him.
Understood. Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha. Stay...
Huh.
Oh, it's gone. Lampunya udah hilang.
Anyone seen the lantern?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Okay. Heal dulu. We're going to heal. Okay. Aduh, jauh banget. Nyampe ya. Oh, anjir. Kita buka dulu ini teleport yang itu deh. Oh, itu dia. Oke, lanjut. Apa itu? Oh ya. Here lies Lightkeeper itu.
Someone's guarding this place just like he said.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yeah, this might be
difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option to expose the true intentions of this
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost!
Huh? Oh!
Suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint's?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself.
Lucu banget Paimon.
Come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
I don't see anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey! Another file's moving!
With a similar title too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're...
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Phew! Finally fit.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
All right. Paimon will go fetch. All these incidents.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
We're actively clearing these sites.
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
The Wild Hunt's power has already been neutralized.
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone sealing powers watertight exactly.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki, instead it became stronger. And they later wanted to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which also made using Kuvaki. Could it be? Oh, itu. And use Kuvaki? Itu ya. Jadi itu multiplayer.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking in...
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
Abyss always seek the cut-up.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he... That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
Uh-oh.
Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Oh! Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
That's gotta be Rare Ear's doing. But why is he using the cannon again?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma.
Go! Fly! Not a
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always
Ah!
to use powers you
Mo
never
lagi.
comprehend. No, but it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
That you were baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Did he just cross his arm, even though he had one missing?
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams. But now it seems useless to you.
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time.
Oh.
But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Classic Paimon.
So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form. Over and over. Yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
Wanna go for another round then?
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light! Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts.
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he... Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
That's a total anarchy.
How could they still be... Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic... Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it, after all, a gamble that might rewrite... Even so... Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moon...
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon...
Well, about that... People have been talking about how...
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over...
They might, if Rarir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Oh dear. That is so evil! Bro did not just only disguise as Aether, it also her as well.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. It will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Center.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
Backup plan.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Oh, we're playing as Llama? That's interesting. Wow.
Most
Wah,
of those
parah
we've
banget
met so
tempatnya.
far have been attempting to escape, so they looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lama? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for...
I do, yes. So it really is you, But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but...
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene, but you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve, and it is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess. I seek to redress this injustice. Not only for you, please.
He's so
have
kind.
faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this...
Thank you, my lady.
Then come. I need you to step forward.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to come. Let's go, Yeho.
Okay. See you at...
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
Wait. I'm not doing anything.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Oh, okay.
We won't let you pass. Some abyssal creature, aren't you?
That sound coming from? Oh.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction.
So, what am I supposed to do? Should I keep pushing around?
The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough. Give her a crown kake.
Orders received and immediately deferred.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face otherwise rifts will surely form. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to...
Like, what's going on? Ah. It's Nepa's turn.
This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
This is funny.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Okay, okay.
Out of the way, small fry.
What the hell? They're shooting at us? Ouch. Wait, I can? Oh no!
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Let's get out of there! Whoa, nice!
I can't do anything else? That's not a
Bearing
good sign.
barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Gila ni Yahuda lagi ya? Okay, okay. Santai banget kok. Nepra. She's so chill.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
Huh? Oh. Ow.
Annihilation mode. Installation chamber deployed.
Ow. Oh. Oh, anjir.
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition full.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No, I mean a manual brake. The primitive
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Hey.
We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile.
Oh.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Bro's ready to face his fate. Face his fate. Ooh! It's that palm? Oh! Oh. Can't even hit the Patui base. Hampir saja. Wah. Wow. Oh no. Radial, blast me against death, wretched of Solnari.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. Torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Well, that at least achieved something.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Daughter.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but...
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not.
Oh no.
Anything in this world. Fools. Time to die.
Okay.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Ooh. Absolute cinema.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed.
Ada pa to illumin, guys?
True pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Ayo, Polonia! Hajar! Ooh! Ooh! Oh. Uh-oh. Huh?
No, wait! This isn't over!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
What did you do that for?
Ulangin lagi dulu deh.
What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
You got rage baited.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Bukannya Columbina malah ketahuan. Di mana dia bisa sembunyi.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flintz.
Damn.
It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
He's a gentleman.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
Huh? What?
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity and...
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Oh ya, sekali lagi ya. Siapa namanya?
Columbina! What did you do that for?
Emosi banget. Pacuy Lumin. Oh.
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
Gotta charge. Oh. That's right, a circuit and cost them the technical duckle awards instead. Okay. Woo! Oh! Hampir jatuh. I nearly fall up.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt, but the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
Nope.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
I think she meant is opening a Pandora box that couldn't be closed.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my canon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This wasn't your fault, I know. Jangan dong.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flintz, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often?
Point taken. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a...
Ah, everyone's going.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey. This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought slowly. Gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. Perhaps his end was tragic. But every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too.
Did the same to him.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Facts.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain?
All right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
One out. Sommerberry.
Hey, it's the Wanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Oh. Oh, nggak bisa lihat 360 derajat. Ya, sayang sekali sih. Oh, Lumbina.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Hmm? Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah? But aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Really, if I had to guess, he's a threat to all who live in North Krai.
It's good to come out for a walk either way.
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Oh.
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
But I'm concerned about Pereira.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a shape and form. Selling his power short would prove a fatal error, but that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania.
So, he's a power-hungry.
I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons, or at something else.
Perhaps another sin.
Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future. Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino, was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsarits's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so, but after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others, and I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Guess I'm good for now.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
How do I... Oh, okay. Ooh, shot is beautiful. Let me take a screenshot. Okay. Oh, okay.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha, right, right. Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
That was him? Ooh.
I'll keep this close.
A lot of quests. Banyak banget questnya sih. time remaining. Oh, 2 hari lagi. Parah sih. 2 hari 1 jam. Lain kali aja deh. Lagi. This is a male. Ah, oke. Dari September 28 kita bakal dapat 1600 primogem, elixir. Apa ini? Dan 2 fragile resin. Kita bakal bisa dapat 10 interwine fate mulai dari Oktober 1. Udah berapa ya primogemnya? 11.000. Oh, tunggu dulu. Baru 7. Oke. Kita temuin Columbina lagi sih. Kok bisa loncat? Oke. Oh, oke. Kolum bola, kolum ea, sotola, si konika sotola, lagi. Oh, itu dia. Halo. Huh?
They're asleep.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Kita bakal stop aja end aja streamnya dari sini ya. Belum Oke, sampai dari sini saja ya guys. That is all for today everyone. Thanks for watching. If you don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next stream. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe ya. Dan sampai jumpa lagi ya. Bye bye.